Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video about a children's trading card game. Gabriel of Time, thank you Sundar, my simian level supporter. It's a wizard deck, and actually this may look very familiar. And you might be thinking, bro, you already did a video on this. You did Yellow Blue Alice already, and let me tell you, Yellow Blue Alice is for losers, alright? Listen, it's a strong deck, don't get me wrong, but bro, it is so not fun to play, like, at all. I hate playing that deck. I just don't like it. So let's go the way that God intended, and we're gonna add in some pink, and we're gonna add in some fun, and I'm gonna speed run through this profile. I'm not gonna be too long, don't want to waste too much of your time. Let's get started. So of course you're playing wizard, and the reason is you have infinite energy. Essentially, you are just vibing and doing all sorts of bullshit. And yeah, that boy good. Lets you play lots of interaction on the opponent's turn. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to breeze through the Alice package. So we're playing 4 of the set 2 Alice. We're playing 1 Jabberwock. We are playing 4 Alice of the Lost World. And I have to say, as of the time of this recording, it was very recently announced that this is going to be a shop tournament promo. So if you spend money on these, you a clown. That's all I'm saying. So we're playing 4 of those, and then we're going to play 4 Cheshire Cat, 4 Duchess, 4 the Showman, Mad Hatter rather, and 4 Humpty Dumpty. So I'm not going to explain why I'm playing all those. I think, like, look, you can go and you can watch the yellow-blue profile. I don't want to waste your time. The Alice package, it's just 4 copies of every Alice card besides Jabberwock. That's the only one you don't play 4 copies of because it like pops itself if you don't have other stuff on the board. And yes, I promise you I'm getting the final Uber for this. It's coming. Very quickly though, this is giving charge shield to this plus Captain Liberty. This is giving HP, making stuff hang around, making stuff really annoying, and it's like having a defender when you actually have this Alice on board. This burns and gives you surprise aggro. This is one of the best cards to come out in set 3. It's just a generic shield, but it's also like nice in the deck. This will let you top check. It kind of sucks, but like it's the best we have right now. This is aggro, and this is the four of that makes your entire deck function, and without it, your deck does nothing. This needs a searcher. Oh dear God, please give me a searcher. Okay, so with the Alice package out of the way, let's actually go ahead and talk about the maybe slightly different things in this list. So we're playing Captain Liberty, of course. We're playing Captain Liberty. This card is amazing. You can give it charge shield with Humpty Dumpty, and it just keeps coming back. You're just going to keep having this defender. It's really, really nice. So I don't think there's any argument against that. And I suppose, you know, let's just round out the Atlas stuff with a double Lucifer. That's all, you know, just 2. Look, the Lucifer's not amazing in this deck. Like, it's really, you know, like, because the idea is you want to get, you want to hit your Alice, right? And obviously, once your Alice is up and running, it's going to feel kind of bad to Lucifer unless you've, like, charge shielded the shit out of it, right? So, you know, Lucifer is already a card where it's not as good as you might think, and it is, like, it is insanely strong, but it's, like, it's not so broken, right? It's very good, but it's limited. And I just think that, you know, 2 has felt nice, 2 has been fine, and it's really hard as well to, like, justify the space when there's a lot of other things I want to play. Look, don't judge me, okay? I just want to play 2 Lucifer, alright? Just fucking leave me alone, yeah? Alright, so that's the Atlas. Let's go ahead and talk through the Wonderverse, because this is how I played the deck in set 2, and honestly, I think it's a lot more fun. It is a lot slower. You will be going to time every single round, but you know, it is what it is. So we're playing 3 copies of Tractor Beam. Why are we playing this? Well, there's a lot of good level 0s in this deck. Namely, it is your Alice pieces. Oh God, it is your Alice level 0s. So you're going to be adding back your Humpty Dumptys. You're going to be adding back your Mad Hatters. This is just going to keep that engine rolling. It's really, really nice. I'm also playing triple 2 paths. I think this card is absolutely ridiculous. Removing counters is fundamentally broken. And this card is a lot better in this deck because I am playing Ed. So if you play this, and then you play Ed, and then you play this again, that is potentially like 5 counters you're just going to straight up fucking remove from the game from the opponent, which is nuts. I'm also playing 2 copies of High-Powered Phaser. So this is one of those cards that you can play from your hand at instant action. And you can play it for free if you DR3 or you lose a card from your hand. And DR3 is actually really easy for this deck to do. And it's going to be dealing 3 damage divided amongst enemies. And usually you're just going to deal the 3 to 1. And it's not always super good, but a lot of the time it is quite nice, and it does the job. And it's going to be sniping down those little annoying things that, you know, are just pissing you off a bit. It is nice. It is nice. Then I am playing 3 copies of Dash Jordan. I cannot for the life of me find my Ubers of this. Like, I have Uber copies. I genuinely just don't know where they are. So, you know, that's fun. But yeah, why this card? I just really like this card for one. I love the artwork and I just like playing it. But so this has giant killing. So if you counter hit it, you can just start sniping off level 3s. When you have 3 or less life, though, this costs 1 to normal summon, and it has Sentinel Summoning. And OD and TD, it'll deal 3 damage to enemy units. So basically, when you are low on life, which is Wizard, it's going to happen. It's actually going to happen sooner for you than anyone else, so this comes on online faster than any other deck. You can just start chucking this down in defensive. It's got 3 HP, which means sometimes it can actually stop something, and it's going to deal 3 damage to something, which means it's going to kill some tiny little thing, right? Which is all you really need. So this is basically like another defender you have in the deck. You have your Cheshire Cats, you have your Dash Jordans, you have, you know, a good amount of them, a good amount of things to call now. Like, obviously, if you have Alice up, then you've got all those as well. So, yeah, I just think this is a nice little bit of interaction, and 3 damage is surprisingly relevant. Triple Ed. Why are we playing Ed? Because it's going to let you reuse your events. So it only lets you reuse 1 diverse event. So at the moment, there's actually not that many, right? So you're either reusing your high-powered phaser, probably not. You're reusing your tractor beam, maybe. Usually you're going to be reusing your 2 paths or a couple of the other cards, but we'll come to those in a moment. So other important things about this is a Future Folk, which is obviously very, very nice, and it's going to deal 5 damage. So it is that removal that is so nice, and it's 5 damage. 5 HP is that annoying threshold, so the fact that you are going, haha, fuck you, to 5 HP is really, really nice, and it's going to be using it to counter as well. So this is just a good card to hit, and actually you're going to see there are a lot of counters in this deck that are really, really annoying for the opponent to see. I'm playing 1 copy of Id. This is just like, I think, just a nice card to give you more. It gives you more like DR capacity, and it lets you potentially hit counters, lets you potentially heal. I just think it's a nice card. You know, you don't need that many. Just one's fine. And oh, actually, so we're playing 1 crystal just to potentially plus a bit. It's just like a decent card. You could sub this out for more copies of this though, Futuristic 4. And I really like this card. You know, this is you enhance something, this becomes a 5/3/1 double attacker, which is really, really nice with charge shield. So it's just something becomes like really annoying to deal with. So typically, what's going to happen is you're going to play a crystal, and then you're going to go into Futuristic 4, or arguably even better, you're going to play an Ed, you're going to use Ed's ability, so you're going to deal 5 to something, you're going to use Ed's other ability, so you're going to use one of your events, and then you're just going to Futuristic 4 over it, which just is really, really nice. Let me tell you, that's a spicy little feeling there. And then, of course, then you have this really powerful removal unit that you can gain value with, and is quite annoying and hard to kill. And then, finally, for the counters, oh baby, look at those Uber Zaps. Yeah, buddy. I actually have 4, I just couldn't fit the 4 in. So here's the other card you're basically going to be playing with Ed all the time. And then I need you to realize, right, like if you hit one of these that counter, okay, let's, you know, look, Aras isn't always going to be online, and let me tell you, man, Zap, 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 even in 2022, is a scary motherfucker, right? That shit's, it's 2020, 2021, bane of the game, it's still pretty good. Still pretty good now. And the nice thing is then Ed turns into this suddenly for 2 cost and DR3, you are dealing like 11 damage to the board. You are board wiping, and that is really, really nice. So yeah, this card remains absolutely phenomenal and got only better thanks to Ed. The last card is, of course, Scoob. This card is very, very nice, and you can just afford to do it in Wizard. You can just pay the 3. It's a 17th counter. It's just a great card. So yeah, that is the deck, and I think this is way more fun than Yellow-Blue. I don't know if it's better. I haven't tested enough to really say one way or the other, but it's a hell of a lot more fun. and it's the one I'm going to be playing. In fact, I'm not even playing yellow-blue. I dismantled it because I really, really don't like it. I let my friends on like, hey man, look, this is supposedly one of the best decks in the format. You guys build it. I don't think it's as hot shit as people are saying. I think it's good. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. So there we go. That's it. I do think this deck is great. I think you should give it a go. It's a little spenny, but it's fine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like if you did. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Join my Discord server, subscribe, usual shilling, and I will see you guys in the next video. More deck profiles coming very, very soon, and I will see you then. Cheers.